Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Rex. Hello, iPhone. Hello, Julie on YouTube. And hello, everyone on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you all know. So, how's everyone doing? All right, very good. Also, have you all been doing your homework? So the homework, in case you forgot or are new to the channel, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. Because when we meditate, we want that balance of relaxation and awareness. So if we start to practice that in our daily lives, in whatever you're doing, it actually makes it much easier when it comes time to meditate. You find your peace a lot easier because you're quite literally practicing outside. In fact, there's a story of these two sisters who would go to the temple to meditate. One sister was able to volunteer almost every day. So she'd come in, meditate, and then go home, come back, meditate, go home. But the older sister, because they had a family business, she had to help take care of the business at home. So she wasn't able to go to the temple as often. But what's funny is, when it came time for a ceremony where they both went to the temple together, the older sister, who didn't get to go to the temple all the time, had a very wonderful meditation. And the younger sister going, "Hey, how can that be?" And so the monks asked, "Okay, older sister, what are you doing when you're at work, when you're at home working?" She says, "Since I can't come to the temple, I keep my mind centered. I try to get that balance, centering my mind, and using the mantra." So what happened here is that because she's practicing regularly, even though she's not going to the temple to meditate, she's able to go further because she's already in a meditative state. So it's like the younger sister going to the temple, it's like going step 1, 2, 3, and then start over. Come back to the temple, 1, 2, 3, start over. Compared to her sister, who's already 1, 2, 3, already at 3, and then comes to the temple to meditate together with everyone. She's able to continue on to 4, 5, 6. So this is also another reason why we practice outside of meditation, because you don't have to just sit still to meditate. You can start to do something very meditative, finding your center, your balance, as you practice, as you do other things too. And hello, Nick. Thanks for joining in on Twitch. Okay. So, hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like. Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? You want every single step. Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you like a lot of instruction. Level 3, a bit more moderate. Or level 4, long silence. And for those who like long silence, Fridays are always level 4. So, please do show with your fingers, type into the chat, let me know what you guys would like. And hello, Josh. Aloha to you too. Okay, so I see a 1, a 2, a 3. Okay. Yeah, I know it's going to take a little while because, alright, 1 or 2, thank you. So I give you guys a few seconds to type in whatever you guys would like, as I like to make it flexible for you all. That way you guys can decide, what would you like? As we know, every day is a little different, so same thing. Adjust to how we're feeling. Okay. Right now we're... Okay. Alright. Okay, very good. Alright, thank you, Nick, on Twitch. Okay, then looks like today will be a level 2, as we're all averaging at about level 2. Well, remember, the levels are not levels of difficulty, it's just how much you want me to speak. As, like I said, some days when we meditate, you just feel, I want more silence. Or some days, I need a lot of instruction. So I'm always glad I can help you out. And of course, if you watch on YouTube, I do have playlists that have level 1, 2, 3, and 4. That way, if you just want to look for a random one that's that level, it's already there for you. Okay, so let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Relaxation is a very important first step. So give yourself time to adjust, finding that perfect position, the position that feels perfect to you. Because as we sit and meditate, the position is not that important, especially as we're starting off. Many people think you have to look perfect, sit up straight, look like all those pictures of meditation. You don't have to look like that. If your body's flexible, you feel comfortable, great. But if your body's saying, no, not yet, then it's okay. Be comfortable first. That's what's more important. Because when your body's comfortable, you'll be able to let go and stop thinking about the body, allowing yourself to go inward instead of stuck at just your body. While many techniques like to focus on the body, there's nothing wrong with that. But to go in deeper, it's actually easier if you simply allow yourself to relax, be at ease, and allow your mind to go inward. So first, be comfortable. That's what's important. And remember that relaxation is a spectrum. It's a wide range. Your level of comfort is definitely different from someone else's. And you don't need to compare or try to be extra comfortable or anything like that. The word that we use is contentment. That feeling of comfortable enough where you feel okay. So as long as you feel okay, great. If you feel more than okay, wonderful. But if you ever feel less than okay, please make adjustments. It's okay to move. And especially in the beginning, adjust plenty until you find your perfect position. And even later on, remember your perfect position can change. So feel free to adjust into your new perfect position. So don't ever feel bad or feel like you're doing something wrong because you move your body. It's all just the adjustment that we need. Later on, because of regular practice, you'll know the position that feels most perfect to you. Then you will have less adjustment and more time comfortably sitting still. And notice how I say comfortably. It's not just sitting still. The stillness will come naturally. Not because you're trying to be still, but because you're already comfortable. So you naturally stay still. If you're trying to stay still, the problem is you will start to create a bad habit of trying too hard. This is why I remind you all in the beginning of every class, no expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, we have to let it go, forget about it. Because all that expectation you put upon yourself just holds yourself back, instead of allowing your mind to find that ease and comfort which allows you to go inward. So take your time. Don't rush, don't force, don't push. In a way, meditation allows you to be as lazy as possible. In a way. In the sense that you don't have to do anything. It's a time for us to simply sit back, relax, enjoy the show. In this case, the show is all these random things that pop up. Your mind loves to wander. Even if you're not trying to think, you'll end up thinking of something. And what we're doing in meditation is learning how to step back and just observe. You don't need to actively think or actively try to push the thoughts away, because both those things do not help you stop thinking. They don't even help you slow down your thinking. What we need to do is sit back, relax, simply observe, experience. As the thoughts come and go, simply leave them be. They are kind of like birds. Just like how when you go to special places, they always have signs saying not to feed the birds. Because if you feed the birds, one, they stay longer, and worse, they bring their friends. It's just like our thoughts. When you start to feed your thoughts, or really focus in, giving it a lot of attention, more thoughts start to flow in. And then it just becomes a thinking session. Your mind just wanders on and on and on. This is why we practice. Bring our mind down to just one thing. And that one thing can be anything at all. I recommend the full moon, because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. As your meditation object should be something simple, easy, relaxing to you. While it can also be something very detailed, but the thing is, it should be something that is familiar to you. As many of you know, when I was a teenager, my meditation object was a Lamborghini. It was a very detailed one object. But as my mind became more calm, the object became more general. From very detailed Lamborghini to simply car. So it doesn't matter what you start with. The important thing is it's comfortable, easy for you. So if you like to play sports, I would recommend a tool or a symbol for that sport. As the object or image acts as a focus point, a way to help our mind slow down, rest, take a break. And that's something that we all need to relearn how to do this. Due to our busy schedules and technology causing us all to feel we need everything done immediately. We have lost our ability to be patient, to slow down, to take our time. Because as a lot of us eventually turn to meditation, hearing about all the wonderful benefits of relieving stress, lowering anxiety, helping with emotional stability, and the list goes on and on. A lot of the reason is because we keep pushing everything to happen faster, expecting everything to happen quickly. And when it doesn't happen that way, you start to feel stressed. It's not going as quickly as it should be, or as quickly as you think it should be. But in reality, a lot of these things that we stress over are really nothing at all. We're just putting so much emphasis into the focus of that thing that we start to stress out. And this is why we're learning how to slow down. As we meditate, those important thoughts, or those thoughts that you feel are important, will definitely show up. They'll definitely pop up in your mind here and there. But now as we meditate, it's a time that we get to practice safely. No matter what thoughts come to mind, right now, they are simply thoughts. It's nothing to worry about at this moment. Because right now, it's time to slow down, take a break. Just relax your body, relax your mind. It sounds almost too simple, too easy. But as you practice, you realize it's actually a little challenging. Simple words, simple things to do. But it requires us to really stop trying to do. Because we're so accustomed and trained to keep doing something. Even when it's time to rest. Resting is actually a very good use of your time. But due to how we're trained, that we need to work, we need to do something. Time is money, as we hear all the time. Well, it is true, but your health is also very valuable. So giving yourself time to rest, self-care, is definitely time well spent. So let us take our time, relax your body, relax your mind, and do it the best you can. You don't have to be perfect. And as soon as you let go of that feeling that you need to be perfect, you'll start to feel the benefits of meditation. because you'll start to begin to let go. And then you'll begin to feel a little bit of peace here and there. As peace is accumulated, it's not a light switch. We can't simply turn it on and be happy all the time. It just doesn't work that way. But we gather it little by little, bit by bit. So take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Arahant Arahant Remember, take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. You don't have to look perfect. You don't have to be perfect. But allow yourself to feel perfect. Relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from us, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pache Kananchayang Palang Arahantananchate Jenarakampantami Sapaso Sappaputtanupavena Sappathammanupavena Sappasanghanupavena Sattha Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths Do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finish the meditation. As each time we meditate, it's always a little bit different. It's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. As each time we practice, you'll start to see what's working for you, what's not working for you. This is how we continue to improve, by observing and noticing those changes, and then adjust. So, not only is it important to make those adjustments, but also to understand there are some things that we should not do. So today's a nice review of what you shouldn't do when we meditate, which are the 4 no's. No expecting, no rushing, no staring, no fixating. So you always hear me say no expectation. So you hear this all the time. Why? Because that expectation holds us back. It's like that feeling of it's supposed to be like that, it's supposed to be like this. And then you don't feel it like you did before. For example, comparing sessions. It's okay to compare when you're not meditating. But once you're meditating, no comparing. At that time, you should not be comparing. That becomes expectation. And it actually holds us back quite a bit. So, no expecting. The second one, not to rush. As we practice, take your time. Because the more we try to rush, try to reach those benefits, try to attain it quicker, we're trying too hard. And when you try too hard, you can't move forward because you're doing it incorrectly. So don't rush. Take your time. Second thing, or the third thing is no staring. This one's about your eyes. When we're visualizing our object, you're not actually using your physical eyes. So you don't need to stare into the distance or stare into your center. It's just like how you can close your eyes and imagine something and remember what it looks like. Like, for example, remembering what your bedroom looks like or what your home looks like. Something like that. You can still kind of see it in your mind. That's how we're visualizing. It's not our physical eyes. Because it's physically impossible to see anything as soon as our eyelids are closed. Alright, so it's not our eyes. So don't use your eyes when we're looking in meditation. Then it comes to no fixating. This one's our mental eye. When you're forcing yourself to see, or you're starting to focus too strong, too tightly, it's pretty much it loses all its gentleness. Because in meditation, everything we do is light and gentle. From adjusting our body so that we're comfortable, even how we adjust to do it gently. And then our mind to let it be soft, gentle, light, comfortable. That's how we go inward. It's like we're gently dusting away all the dirtiness, clearing it away very gently. That way you're not kicking the dust up, causing yourself to cough or not be able to see clearly, right? So this is why it's all gentle. So each time we practice, just remind yourself before you start. Or if you notice as you're meditating, oh, I'm rushing again. Slow down. Take it easy. Continue. Okay? But you don't have to be, okay, no expecting, no rushing, no staring, no fixating, no rushing. You don't have to do that while you're meditating, okay? It's more of a, now that you notice it, or at least now that you realize it, if you notice you're doing one of these things, you know it's time to reset, restart. Okay? So, remember these 4 no's. No expecting, no rushing, no staring, no fixating. That way, you'll start to go inward naturally, the way you should, not forcing in any way. Okay? Okay, so now I open the floor to you all. As I see more people have come in. Hello, Ezekiel. Hello, Ritu. Hello, Go. Hello, Pat. Okay, and I see more people on YouTube. Hello, Hakuso, Nokkao, and Anna Maria. Thanks for joining in. So as always, I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions. So I see one came from YouTube first. Hello, Hakuso. He says, how can someone stop the feeling of needing to heal faster when in a bad state? and let it happen as it will. Yeah, this is something we all need to practice. This is just like in meditation, how we're learning how to slow down. Everything takes time, especially recovery. And I understand. I was I wanted to get up on my off the bed as quickly as I could when I had to go to the hospital. I was in the bed for about a month. I was lucky, only a month, only 4 weeks, because other people who had the condition that I had usually in the hospital for 6 months plus. So I was young and strong, so I'm very glad for that. But also thanks to practicing meditation before that, while I'm just stuck there in the bed, I would do some meditation, just kind of help me get through the day and just get back some peace. And also intently trying to heal. So whenever you're trying to heal through anything, it doesn't have to be a physical ailment. It can be illness. It can also be dealing with grief, dealing with pain. There's a lot of things that we all have to deal with, and it does take time. So we have to, one, do our best to accept that it will take time. Accepting is not always so easy, but it's the main thing that helps us start moving forward. There's so many other steps that happen before that, like they say the steps of grief. There's all these stages and this and that. In reality, it's if you can start to accept, you're able to move forward a lot easier. Easier, not easy, okay? So it's still difficult no matter what you're going through. So take your time. It's reminding ourselves, it's going to take some time. I'm still okay. It's okay to not be feeling wonderful right away. So give yourself time. Also, having friends or someone to talk to can be quite helpful. It's a great way to help you go through it. It's also like, for example, when you want to exercise and start working out, they like to say exercise with a friend. If you have a friend, you help each other keep going, encouraging each other to keep going. It's the same with both growth and dealing with pain or ailments. So if you have at least someone to talk to or someone to hang out with, if you're able to, that can be very helpful in the healing process. So that's what I recommend. It's first, if it's on your own, trying to accept or remind yourself it's going to take time. It's annoying, definitely, but it's reality. It's going to take some time. Okay? Right. Thank you for your question. Oh, Rex has asked me, what moved you to become a monk? Okay. Well, it's actually a long story, but I'll try to squeeze it into a short thing. I started off as a young kid who, in Thailand, it's a tradition that all the boys will ordain to be a monk for a short term as a way of showing gratitude to your parents. Me being the firstborn in America, and America, or let's say the US, our teenagers are well known for not such great things. So they weren't sure what I was going to be like. So they thought, okay, hey, let's ask him to do it while he's young. So I tried it out at 10 years old, and something about it just clicked inside. And it just felt like me. I really liked it. It just clicked with me. And I knew one day I'd be a monk. So skip over 13 years later, I finally make the decision to ordain as a full-fledged monk. And then I got an extra little nudge from my master to continue on, because my plan was finish school and then spend time with my mom. I'm kind of a mama's boy. So spend time with my mom, and then on her birthday, it would have been my day of ordination, or on her birthday, sorry, which happens to be the same ordination day as my master. So that was the original plan. But as life has it, plans never go the way they're supposed to. So I got that little nudge, and then ended up finishing schooling as a monk. So it was a nice little nudge to go on and do it, since he knew that I wanted to do it anyway. He just gave me that extra little nudge to say, well, why wait? Go for it. So there you go. So that's what moved me into being a monk. Okay, thank you for your question, Rex. All right, Ezekiel says, is it okay to wear headphones while meditating? Sure. I would say use technology and tools that we have to help you. So for example, let's say you're in an area that's very noisy and you want some calm, some quiet. Great, headphones can be helpful. Use what works for you right now, because not everyone lives in a monastery. Not everyone can find a cave to go meditate in, right? So in reality, we have to deal with what's around us. So sure, it's okay to use it. Same with music. Music is okay, but but with music, I recommend it as half and half. You can start off with some music because that helps you get some calm, and then let it fade away, or just turn it off and then go into silence. Because if you practice with music all the time, it can unintentionally turn into something you rely on. Suddenly you need music or else you can't meditate. So suddenly if your battery dies, you can't meditate anymore. So that's an unfortunate thing that happens sometimes. So I recommend making those adjustments. Tools, meditation apps, they're all great. Use them. We have technology now that helps us. Use it if it works for you. Okay, everyone's different. So like I'm on an app called MindGem. Feel free to use that. I need to update, but but there are a lot of files on there that have many other monks also. I think it's one of the only meditation apps that have actual monks teaching meditation, and it's in English. So at least that's something you can use. And remember that as we're meditating, it's okay to have any kind of tool that you have. Make it adjust, but at the same time, don't feel like you need that tool in order to meditate. Okay? That's why half and half, where it's a way to help you start off and then go into silence. And you don't have to have long silence. It's just as long as you have some silence so that you have time to truly be with yourself. Otherwise, it's just continue with the music, continue with this and that. All right? That way you'll be able to do it on your own, even if you don't have music sometimes. Okay? Or even if you don't have the headphones. Same thing. Okay. Oh, hello, Akshi. He said, oh, he said you were destined to spread wisdom via your monkhood. Thank you. Yes, exactly. And then he says he wanted to let everyone know MindGem is free. It's a free meditation app. And also, I put my contact info in there also, so you can click on there. It will send you to me again. Or also, like this QR code here on screen, it goes to my digital business card, so it lets you see or contact me however you like, or even if you want to send a donation. As that's why I show at the end saying thank you to all those who sent in donations to help keep our channel going. So, oh, okay. One more thing is, as Nick was asking on, well, not quite asking, but I'd like to share his, for him. When we're practicing meditation, and if you've been gone for a while and just coming back, no worries. The main thing is consistent practice. It's now that you're coming back, do your best to do a little bit a day. It doesn't have to be long. A little bit a day can go a long way. If you need a number, the number I recommend is 15 minutes. 15 minutes a day. It's not too long, but it's also not too short. But also that 15 minutes a day doesn't mean you have to sit 15 minutes straight. You're busy. Maybe break it off into 5 minutes. 5 minutes 3 times. No problem. Or you don't have less time, okay? 3 minutes 5 times. Or extreme, 1 minute 15 times a day. Totally fine. The main thing is try to get that 15 minutes in. It's a great way to help you kind of start up. And as your quality gets better, you'll add time very naturally. So, and then we come back and meditate together here, where we do it for 40 to 45 minutes. So it's a pretty good session, good amount of time. Although I am planning in the future to make Fridays a little bit longer, because I know some of you are thinking, Fridays are starting to feel short. As you start to practice more and more, you start to realize that too. And then you go, oh, that's probably how Lopi Clint feels all the time. Yeah. But it's okay. The whole thing is getting time to practice together. That's what's important. Okay. So, then also a reminder. So this week, it's another regular full week. We have Monday, Wednesday, Friday here on late night. Saturday for inner peace time, as usual. And It's always good to get that chance to meditate together. So come by as often as you're able. If you're not able to come live, no worries. That's why it's recorded. It's posted on Facebook. It's posted on YouTube, and uh, on Twitch. It's only available for about a week, and then it erases and comes back. So join in. Use these tools, these files, so that it can help you, especially during that time I'm gone. But I'll let you guys know as we get closer. So before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace, easily and quickly, in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone, and thank you again.